Welcome to Last Week Tonight. Tonight we're diving into the often confusing world of the American legal system, specifically the differences between criminal and civil court cases. It's messier than a public restroom after a chili cook-off. To help us understand, we'll be looking at the ongoing legal troubles of two hip-hop moguls, Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z. Because nothing illustrates legal jargon like multimillionaires battling it out in court. As of December 12, 2024, both Diddy and Jay-Z are facing serious legal challenges. These cases provide a real-life example of how the same actions can sometimes lead to both criminal charges and civil lawsuits. Think of it like getting a parking ticket and being sued by the person you blocked in all at once. Buckle up, folks, because it's about to get messy. Let's start with criminal law. Imagine this. You walk into a store and steal a candy bar. Not cool, right? You've committed a crime against society, or at least against the store owner who now has to chase after you. In a criminal case, the government, acting as the prosecution, brings charges against the accused, aka the defendant. The burden of proof is high. The prosecution must prove the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Think of it like trying to convince a jury that the earth is flat. It's a tough sell. If found guilty, the defendant faces penalties like fines, imprisonment, or having to star in a very special episode of Cops. Now, let's say instead of stealing that candy bar, you carelessly bump into someone, knocking over their priceless Ming vase. You haven't committed a crime, but you've caused harm. This is where civil law steps in. In a civil case, it's citizen versus citizen, or at least entity versus entity. The person bringing the lawsuit is the plaintiff, and the person being sued is the defendant. Here, the burden of proof is lower. The plaintiff simply needs to prove their case is more likely true than not. Think of it like convincing your friend that pineapple belongs on pizza, debatable but achievable. If the defendant is found liable, they may have to pay damages or perform specific actions like buying a new Ming vase or attending anger management classes. Section 4, Diddy's legal battles, a case in point. Sean Diddy Combs, the epitome of hip-hop opulence, is currently embroiled in a legal quagmire. He's facing multiple allegations, some falling under criminal law, others under civil law. On the criminal side, Diddy was arrested on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering, accusations he vehemently denies. For these charges, the government is attempting to prove his guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. If convicted, he could be staring down serious prison time. On the civil side, he's battling lawsuits from individuals alleging sexual misconduct. In these cases, the plaintiffs need to prove their claims are more likely true than not, potentially resulting in Diddy paying damages. It's a double whammy of legal hot water, and the outcome remains uncertain. Section 5, Jay-Z's legal entanglement. Now let's turn to Jay-Z, aka Mr. Beyonce. While not facing criminal charges, he's entangled in a civil lawsuit alongside Diddy. The lawsuit, filed by attorney Tony Busby, alleges that both Jay-Z and Diddy were involved in a horrific act involving a minor. Jay-Z has categorically denied these allegations, calling them a blatant blackmail attempt. This case highlights the seriousness of civil lawsuits, where even without criminal charges, individuals can face significant financial and reputational consequences. Section 6. Conclusion: distinguishing the legal arenas. So, there you have it. Criminal and civil cases, two sides of the legal coin, both with the potential to dramatically impact lives. Understanding the difference is crucial, especially in our current climate of high-profile cases and social media frenzy. As the legal battles of Diddy and Jay-Z continue, remember one thing. The law is complex, and guilt or innocence is ultimately decided in a court of law, not the court of public opinion. Stay informed, folks, and remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, especially when celebrities and lawsuits are involved. That's our show for tonight.